Hey, I wanted to take a little bit of time today and talk about something that is very often overlooked, in my opinion, as far as what goes on with somebody's marketing plan. And that's the concept of core values. And that's something I think to be so fundamental, and maybe people see it more on the management side or more on just the general business structure, that they forget that your core values highly affect everything about your business, especially in marketing. And that's how you know what you're putting out there, what you're communicating to people, how you're attracting the right type of customer to your business. So core value can be a single word, something like trust, loyalty, ambition, or whatever makes sense. And it's really just a reflection of you and your personality and your goals for the business, and really your morals of how you're gonna operate. So whatever you feel comfortable with, I could do a whole other video on how to do it. But this is more about why it makes sense for marketing. So if you've got your core values, again, a single word or maybe a whole, kind of short sentence, what you're doing is you're telling the world who you are and what you're about. And just that fundamental aspect is going to attract the people who align with those core values. So it's that kind of concept, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything, or whatever it is. I kind of butchered that line. A similar type of thing applies. If you don't draw a line in the sand and say, this is who I am, this is what I believe as a business, this is how I operate, you're not gonna stand out as much to people who are looking for it. If they're looking at you and some competitors, they might look, well, okay, well, I know what they do, kind of. But if you're open about who you are, what you do, and that you express that in your core values through your content on your website, through your actions, through your social media, through how you train your employees, that's going to resonate and overflow into really every aspect. So that's why I find it to be very important. Don't overlook it. It does take a bit of time. I mean, you can do it in 5 minutes if you're very aligned with who you are and what you want your business to be. Or maybe you spend the whole day or week or something with your business partners, your employees, coming up with these core values that you can then use to have in your marketing materials, into your communications, into your press releases, and anything that might be. And over time, people will flock to you. The right people that align with that mission, or with those values that you've got, will find you, and you'll benefit from it in the end. Just one of the reasons that you should have it. Again, I'll make a whole video on how that affects your management, your hiring, recruiting, training, all that. But this in particular, how it affects your marketing efforts.